music live. It's your music live.
Ding! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to your Music Live for another week here on Studio Live today. Brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist and you're looking to release your music to Spotify, to Apple Music, to iTunes, to all the places, less than $20 per year, DistroKid got you covered. And you're going to save yourself 7% off on any DistroKid plan using the link above. Shall we crack onto some music? Yeah, I think we should. Let's get started with this one from a band by the name of Distant Towers. And they say, like most Distant Towers songs, this one takes a couple of minutes to develop. So please be patient and play it loud. So let's turn this one up to 11 and take a listen. Distant Towers with Shimmer Delight on your Music Live. Very cool start to the show there from the folks at Distant Towers. Yeah, I like it. Old school kind of vibes and a nice little build up and intro there. You don't hear that in music often these days. Unfortunately, here on Your Music Live, we only play a couple of minutes of each song. So if you do want to check it out, though, here's the good news for you. Jump down in the description because I do the hard work so you don't have to. All of the songs that we play are linked down below. So you got some homework to do. As soon as the show's finished, you can go and check them out. Welcome aboard, everyone. Welcome to Your Music Live here on Studio Live today for another week. I hope you are doing well. This is a show where we play your music and we do it live. Hence the name Your Music Live. If you've got a song you want to submit, check the link down in the description. You can pop it on the form there and we'll consider it for a future show. We'll also be doing our Play My Fire Beat feature. So if you're here watching live, you'll have an opportunity to have your tune played live here on the show in about 20 minutes time. And we do it all thanks to the wonderful folks at DistroKid. Check out the link down below if you want to check out the way you can release your music independently with DistroKid. Alrighty. Let's kick into our next tune. This one here is That Mitchell Thing. And they say a new song started in GarageBand iOS, finished on the Mac with vocals provided by my daughter, Chelsea. Very cool stuff. And we're over here on slaps.com, which is DistroKid's amazing platform for music sharing. And we're going to give this one a spin. This is called Leave Me Alone, That Mitchell Thing on Your Music Live.
Have you decided if you're going away? Or don't you turn and for now you'll stay? I really don't know what to do or say. You're breaking me apart. Sometimes it feels we have come to an end. You're just a shadow of a very close friend. You've burned the bridges that I hope we'd mend and go back to the start.
Little bit of 80s synth pop kind of style there with Leave Me Alone from That Mitchell Thing. And the cool thing here, as you can see on slaps.com, is that we can go in here, we can throw some fire on it, we can save it so that we can make sure we can have it later, and you can even comment. So it's a great music sharing platform. So I can say here, just spun this one on YML Epic. And I can even spell it a bit weirdly. I'm just going to call that leet spelling like the kids are doing these days. These days being 1997. Let's continue on. We've got a heap of music to get through. Let's hands up who likes grunge. We've had a little bit of old school rock. We've had some sort of synthy wavy stuff. Let's grunge it up, shall we? Let's grab our friend Jonathan Linton, who says grunge track with a modern slant. Well, I like the sounds of that. It's called Broken Bones. Actually, that first track reminded me of Little Bones by Canadian band that I'm spacing on the name of. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Geddy Lee? No? Oh, geez. Okay. So the Canadians are going to be very unhappy with me. Let's give this one a spin anyway, shall we? This is Jonathan Linton and Broken Bones on Your Music Live.
Secret place I have buried
cool are the vocals? Yeah, really nice spread, really well mixed, really well produced track there from Jonathan Linton. Has done amazingly well on that one. Yeah, Alice in Temple Pilot Chains. Yeah, it's very much got, you're right, someone said 2000s, and there's also an early 90s grunge kind of twist in there as well. So definitely something that I will be going back to and checking out. Jonathan Linton. Jonathan, are you releasing your music? You definitely should be, because that stuff needs to be out there, because I know the Cloud of Sounds is fine and all. Let's not diss the Cloud of Sounds. It's okay. But that needs to be out there so that people can stream it everywhere and get it played all over the place. Speaking of people who are releasing music and getting it played all over the place, we're going to go back to slaps.com. Yeah, let's slap it again with Nova Cascade. They say this is the opening track to our album The Navigator, to be released in 2023, featuring a full choir. And we didn't play this one, did we? This is Sleeping Dogs. I think we've played a previous song by Nova Cascade recently, but this one from Nova Cascade is called Sleeping Dogs, and we're going to give it a spin now, live on Your Music Live. Nova Cascade, Sleeping Dogs. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, nice choir, very emotional, atmospheric, just grabs you. How much variety have we had? We're only 4 songs in, for goodness sake, and we've had all the variety. It is awesome stuff. If you are having fun already, thumbs up button down below. You can hit it. It's free. We also love sharing, because sharing is caring and Sharon is Karen. So if you want to share the show, I sincerely thank you for your kind shit. No, lost it. All right, let's grab our next tune here. We're going to go back to the Cloud of Sounds, a couple more tunes, and then we will hear from our friends DistroKid, and we will have an opportunity for you to get your fire beat played right here on the show today, because we'll have our Play My Fire Beat feature. But before then, we got an artist that we played either last week or a couple of weeks ago. They had their debut play here on the show and people loved it. Loved it. This is TJ Zindle, and they say, recorded on my iPad, even the vocals through the iPad mic with GarageBand during the... the song is about mental health struggles. Let's give this one a spin. This is TJ Zindle and The House is on Fire. Your Music Live.
You are all free wires. You are sitting here watching it burn. Or is it band-aids and sutures? Seemingly unconcerned with the human condition. Such dark repetition. Where history always returns.
TJ Zindle, the house is on fire. Very, very cool stuff. Yeah, little yes-style vocals in there. Very cool indeed from TJ Zindle. I could listen to that kind of vibe all day. It's just so crisp and clean, really well produced, really good mix. Love the combination of sounds in there, and it just balanced beautifully. Yep, absolutely. Absolute fire there from TJ Zindle. Let's grab our next tune, shall we? This is Mike and Dawn. Janiez, I think I saw Mike and Dawn in the chat here, and if you are here, hello to you. But we're going to play this from Mike and Dawn Janiez. They say, "Hi Pete and gang, this is our shorter version of an almost 6-minute song." I could do 3 songs in that. We recorded the original live in a basement, kept the drums and bass, and finished it in Reaper in our home studio. The guitarist came to our studio, the sax player sent us the completed tracks. The song has some fun time changes and vocal harmonies. Please start at 1 minute 40. All right, we're going to cue this up to 1:40, which means we're going to hear the climax, the last minute and a half of this sucker here. So this is called Let It Go. Mike and Dawn Janiez on your Music Live.
When reason can't be reasoned, and the mind is stuck inside this cage, and the tongue it knows no boundaries, it belittles and gossips in a rage. And men stand by and listen, don't have the guts to put it all in its place. Let it go.
You gotta let it go.
Won't you please let it go?
You gotta let it go.
Let it go.
You gotta let it go.
Won't you please let it go?
You gotta let it go.
Let it go. Won't you please let it go? Well, you gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Can't you see? You just gotta let it go before your heart turns as cold as ice with all the bitterness and strife. All the envy and the strife, are gonna leave your heart cold as ice. You're gonna frustrate your little life. Won't you turn to the sweet grace of God? You gotta let it go while there's still time.
Oh, very cool stuff there from Mike and Dawn Janiez here on Your Music Live. Appreciate it. Yes, the Verve are going to play now apparently, but we can't play them because we don't do that. We need a YouTube radio station, right? Well, sadly, Blast Radio, I can't get it working. It's got some issues today. So we have been doing some live simulcasting in Blast Radio, but unfortunately not working for this show. But I am working on a solution to get a podcast version of Your Music Live. I'm just working out the details at the moment. Thank you again for sharing that one. Sharon is indeed Karen. Let's jump back to YouTube. Well, we are already in YouTube. Let's go to YouTube again and grab something from X. X is an artist that we have not played in a while, have not heard much from X in a little while, so we're going to play this tune. They say, Beethoven, music is a higher revelation than all wisdom and philosophy. Music is the electrical soil in which the spirit lives, thinks, and invents. That sounds deep. Never quite know what we're going to get from X. Let's jump on over, shall we, and take a listen. This is X Needs Summer Love here on Your Music Live.
Upgrade the bands for my Honda. Trap ting hotter than a sauna. Tracksuit gang in my Prada. Yo, I'm a motherfucking monster. Always first at the finish line. First to the plate when it's dinner time. First to escape when this shit goes down and these motherfucking clowns finna finish mine.
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun.
Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the wintertime. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on cause it's cold in the wintertime. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
Very cool. Oh man, the nostalgia there. Very cool stuff there from X. And let's play a game. How many copyright claims from movies will come through on that? I mean, they're all 1 second clips, so hopefully not. But yeah, loved the 80s compilation. Always a bit of a risk if you didn't hear anything. If that was all, actually no, because it's the vision. If you're hearing me talk now and you didn't see that last track, it'll be linked in the description. But sometimes when folks use stuff from other movies, even if it's kind of a compilation thing with fair use, it gets blocked. But very cool stuff. Yeah, X is a pro and good diversity, very good creation stuff. Hello, Jay Buff. Is there a long line? Well, let's explain how things work around here. We are brought to you by DistroKid. We'll talk about them in just a little minute. Got something special about that, actually. But what you need to do is use the form down below. Use the form there. Submit your song, and it's usually about a 3 to 4 week wait. We've got a backlog at the moment, but don't worry, because we're doing an extra show this week. Yeah, on Thursday, which is going to be Thursday morning in the US and Canada, Thursday afternoon for the UK, and Thursday night here in Australia, we're doing another show. We're doing a YML Extra Edition, our special 2-year anniversary edition. So that should be a lot of fun, and it means we might get a little bit caught up on that. Yeah, I think he probably got away with it. We'll find out. Russ, we'll find out afterwards. We'll find out after the show. Yeah, very cool stuff from X. There you go. Thomas is already there. There is a backlog. However, there is an opportunity to have one of your songs played because we're going to do our Play My Fire beat in just a few moments. Let's grab this one. We'll go to the cloud of sounds, and then we'll talk about our friends at DistroKid. So this is SoundCloud. This is High Chairs, and I love that name, High Chairs. It's very cool. Spelt like that. It's just, I don't know, there's something about cool names like that stand out. And the first time we heard High Chairs, I remember going, yeah, I loved High Chairs. And this track, they say, Not Going Out, is the first track on our new EP. Gary woke up with the chorus of the song already formed, grabbed his guitar, and pretty much had the song written in about 10 minutes. It only took about 4 years to write the lyrics for the second verse. Well, let's jump in and take a listen to this one. High Chairs and Not Going Out on Your Music Live.
They have a good time. Don't feel like the pub or a gig or a club. No matter how midnight they are. As parties are fun, cause there's always someone playing on an acoustic guitar. No, I don't wanna go out. I just wanna stay home. I don't wanna go out tonight. I just wanna stay home. The weather and seasons don't keep
Very nice, jangly, poppy, rocky tunes there from High Chairs. I like it. It reminds me, sort of late 90s, early 2000s, that kind of Dandy Warhols kind of vibe. Anyone getting a Dandy's vibe from that one? Very cool tune there. High Chairs Not Going Out. We are sponsored. We are very lucky, and I love these folks. DistroKid sponsor this show and have been doing so for over a year now. And if you are an independent artist, and many of you are, and you want to release your music, I know a lot of you already do, but if you're considering releasing your music, check out DistroKid. For $19.99 per year, you can release an unlimited number of EPs and albums and singles. And you can even use the Musician Plus plan, which is only $35.99 a year, and that gives you the opportunity to create your own label name, to decide what the price is going to be on iTunes, and to pre-release your song, meaning you can apply to go onto playlists and that sort of thing, which is super handy. So DistroKid got you covered, and the good news is, if you're not already a member, save yourself 7% off any DistroKid plan using the link up above. I was on Mike Enjo's Fix My Mix show over on Creative Source this week, and Mike put me on the spot. He said, we don't want to do these DistroKid ads like we've been doing in the past. Let's do something interesting. And he put me on the spot and said, let's write a song about DistroKid. So I thought, instead of talking more about DistroKid myself here today, why don't I play this clip from Creative Source. This is Fix My Mix episode 18 with Mike Enjo and me, and this is Mike demanding that I play a song about DistroKid. Oh, we're still playing another song in the background. How about we pause that one, pause the sound clouds, and we'll take a look and a listen at this one. This is my attempt at making a DistroKid ad on the fly.
One of the great features of DistroKid.
They've just launched DistroVid, so let's do a DistroVid.
Distro. Now, what's the key components of DistroVid?
So DistroVid lets you release your music out to... Or should I do this in song form, or am I just telling you now?
No, just tell me, because we're gonna write a song together here.
Okay, cool. So DistroKid, DistroVid, it's like DistroKid for videos. So if you want to get your music out there as a music video, and you want to get it onto all the social platforms, and you want to get it onto YouTube and have like that Vivo, like a lot of people are putting stuff out that if you want to legitimize that, so if you're going to the effort of releasing, you can actually now do that with your videos as well as your music. So
awesome.
it's very, very
said.
Cool.
All right, so let's get the word platforms in there. That's the only thing I'm going to say. It's got to be in G, and you've got to have the word platform in there, and go.
All right, is my guitar coming through?
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Beautiful.
Our tune, we don't care.
It's good enough for this show. That's what we said at the start, wasn't it? Good enough for this show. All right, so the platform show, DistroKid. Yeah. Okay. If you want to get your music out on every platform in the world, you want to use DistroKid. Even for your video, there's the platform of choice from Mike from Creative Source.
Oh, nice. Choice and sauce. The way you got choice and sauce there. Bravo.
So just a little bit of fun with Mike. And then we went on. If you thought that was cool, go and check out Mike's show, because Mike wrote a song about DistroKid in the second half of the show, and I rapped on that one. So yeah, it's as embarrassing as you might imagine. Alrighty, let's grab our next tune. This one is from Joe and Barry Glenn, who I believe, are you folks, yeah, you're releasing on DistroKid, aren't you, Joe and Barry? I reckon so. Joe and Barry Glenn, they are absolute fan favourites around these parts here at YML. We need a Joe and Barry emoji to put in the chat, but I've got no idea what that would be. We're going to play this tune from Joe and Barry. They said, they always have words that are hard to pronounce. Thea from Prison was written by English poet Richard Lovelace in the 16th century during the Renaissance. The music to the poem was written by Dave Sorbrick. Fairport Convention. Song morphs into a slow air Marion McLean of Eloigery. Joe said, it's okay, I can't pronounce it either. Well, I don't feel so bad now, Joe. Let's jump over here and take a listen to this one, shall we? Joe and Barry Glenn here on Your Music Live.
When love with unconfined wings hovers within my gaze, and my divine Althea brings to whisper at the grave, when I lay tangled in her hair and felt hard to her eye. The birds that wander in the air know no such liberty. When flowing cups run swiftly round with no lanterns, our calves with roses bound, our hearts with loyal flames. When a thirsty grief in wine we steep, when health and dross go free, fishes that tumble in the deep know no such liberty.
Beautiful stuff, as always, from Joe and Barry Glenn. I love your guitar, Barry, and you play it very, very well. One day I'm going to sit and have a pint or a scotch with Joe and Barry Glenn, and I'm going to play Barry's guitar. That's my dream. But good stuff. And yeah, I like the maybe the clover leaf is the Joe and Barry emoji, because everything's very, very Celtic, very Irish sounding. A lot of their choices of songs. Great stuff as well. Yeah, totally sweet sounding guitar there. Absolutely. Makes my heart soar as well, because Joe and Barry, J and B, not only excellent musicians, but really good people. And I think that's important. Don't you think? Do you think so? Do you think it's important to be nice? I think so. I try to tell my children that anyway. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm jealous of the finger picking too. My daughter plays learning guitar. She's learning classical guitar, and she had really long fingernails. And I'm like, oh, you're growing your fingernails so you can play guitar. And she's like, no, I want to cut these things off and cut them off. Oh, I'm like, oh no, because I chew my fingernails. I can't grow long fingernails. So when I do fingerstyle, I have to use my pads, and it just doesn't sound as good as having the ding 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 the nails for that. Anyway, we're moving on here. Yeah, let's grab our next tune, and then we are going to do my Play My Fire beat. So that is coming up right after this one from Mr. Colin Stanton out of Montreal. This is a track called Forgotten, and Colin says it's a song about all the people in the world searching for a safe home, or any home at all. I hope you like it. Thanks from Colin. Let's give this one a spin here. Colin Stanton on Your Music Live.
Walking down the street, looking at the people that I see, going round, looking straight ahead, people through the sides, their eyes, going round. There's too many people searching for home. Too many people, we forgot to love. Going down, down. Walking down the street, looking at the people that I see, going round, looking straight ahead, people
Definitely a very nice song with a great message, as Doorways into Music says. Colin Stanton there. Always tugs the heartstrings and hits you in the feels. Very good songwriting, very good production on that one. And if you want to listen to that and any of the other songs that we play here on the show, do jump down. Do yourself a favour and jump down into the description, and all of them will be linked there like magic. I do all the hard work so that you can catch up on all the cool tunes. It is time for our Play My Fire beat, and we're going to go old school here. We're going to go with #fire. So if you're new to the show, you don't know what's about to happen. If you want to get a song played on this show, you need to submit it, and then I go through the playlist and we vet it, and then it gets played. So that can take anywhere from 1 week up to 4, 5, 6 weeks sometimes. So in order to shortcut that process, we're doing this 2 times on every show. We're doing our Play My Fire beat segment. So all you need to do is put #fire, be like Papa Tom, and put #fire. And even if you're on the show tonight, if you're on the playlist, or if you're not, you'll get a chance to have one of your songs played. Now, you can't put links here in the chat, so you'll just need to tell me the name of the artist, the name of the platform, and the name of the song, and I will go and dig it up and find it. And look out, because the LillyPillies are entering this week, and they stood out last week because they'd won like 3 times. We'd only done it about 10 times, and LillyPillies are like 3 for 10 or something like that, or 3 for 9 because they didn't even go in last week. So just #fire. We'll play one of your tunes coming up in just a moment. While you do that, we're going to play another tune here. This is Albert Felder, and Albert says, "Hi Pete and listeners, I want to show you guys my new song. I'm experimenting with metal music for this song. I hope you guys like it, and congrats for 100 shows." Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're 103 now. We're flying by, kicking along here. So let's give this one a spin. This is Albert Felder and a track called Python. How good does this album artwork look, by the way? Oh yeah, there we go. Albert Felder, Python, on your Music Live.
Open your eyes, it's time to become slave. Wandering in the cage, sleeping with the snake. Grass burn, broken heart, I can't fight anymore. I'm a loser, I know. You can eat me now. Why you hurt me like before? Squeeze me like a mice. I can't move, I can't breathe. Don't take her seat with me. She's mine. Somebody come and save her from the dark. Grass burn, broken heart, I can't fight anymore. I'm a loser, I know. You can leave me now.
Albert Felder here on Your Music Live with Python. What a cool tune. Very good stuff there from Albert Felder. Hello to Kronk Song. Hello to PA, pronounce it alternative. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, people digging your tunes, and we're going to be hearing from both of those artists coming up pretty soon, I got to say. We do need to go and spin the wheel of fire for my Play My Fire beat segment. This is number 1. If you don't win this time around, don't stress out too much, because we'll have another opportunity opportunity in the second half of the show. But if you want to enter the competition and have one of your songs, make sure you've got a song in mind. Make sure it's not one that you've already submitted, because I will go through and play those. But if this is your chance to get an extra song played right here, right now on the show, episode 103, and if you put hashtag fire in the chat right now, you'll get a chance to do that. And I'll give you about 10 seconds before I hit this button. Should we put Albert back on in the background? I think we'll use Albert's as our background music while we spin up the draw here. You're about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's hit the spin button. Good luck, everybody. You wouldn't read about it. Now, if you don't know me, you know how lazy I am. There's no way I bother rigging this. So we had 23 entries in here, and guess who's won? It's the LillyPillies. So, Manny, you've got your pick of the litter, mate. You can take give us something. What about a deep cut? A LillyPillies deep cut, maybe from something old school that we haven't heard recently. Oh man, okay. When it's fair, right? I can't exclude people just because they win too often. It's random number generator and it spins the wheel, and the LillyPillies are up again. So we get to hear extra LillyPillies, which is cool. But don't worry, we'll be going and check it out. Don't Let Me Down. Can we do the track straight away? Let's go and see if I can find LillyPillies, and Don't Let Me Down. Or is that what you're just telling me? Don't let me down, Pete. Don't ever let me not win. All right, let's play this one. This is one of my personal favourite LillyPillies tracks, so I'm more than happy to give it an extra spin. Congratulations, winning the Play My Fire beat for this week. Again, it is the LillyPillies and Don't Let Me Down here on Your Music Live.
I lost my way. I'm somewhere else. I'm all alone. I tell myself, when you're with me, it feels like home. One of these days I'll be coming round. I'll do anything to let me down. I don't wanna sleep alone in town. One of these nights when the stars align, looking for a guy with a street lights. I don't wanna sleep and take our time.
Everybody's looking for another chance. Always wanna try and be a better man.
Now is the time.
Everybody wants to leave the past behind. Everybody wants to live a better life.
Lay down in darkness when someone's waiting for you. Lay down in darkness. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Lay down in darkness when someone's waiting for you. Lay down in darkness. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
I think you're right, Gary. I think we're going to change the name from Your Music Live to Your Music LillyPillies. There's going to be a meme there started that LillyPillies just win everything all the time. Again, Manny, are you buying lottery tickets, mate? Because, you do very well with the random number generator around here, for sure. So here's the thing. If I went back to the giveaway tool, you can actually draw it again. I'm not going to do it because the person who comes second will feel really bad. But I could draw it again and... I reckon that somehow, even though they're excluded from the second drawing, it'd find a way to make the LillyPillies win. Good stuff though from Maddie and the LillyPillies. Thank you for sharing. Speaking of sharing, you know who we like around here? We like a little bit of Kronk. Should we Kronk it up? Yeah, let's Kronk it up to a whole nother notch with Kronk's song. So Mark, Kronk song level. He does all the theme music around here. If you like the your music, yeah, that's him. He does that. That's not me. So we thank Mark for all of that. And he creates some great little tunes. This is another Kronk song for you. I've just sort of evolved from a working title called Danny, not sure why, but beats my song, yep, I hear, and ended up being a song about a misfit trying to discover who he really is. Again, not sure why. This is what I like about songwriting. It can be so random. I hope you like it. I think we'll dig it. We love a bit of Kronk around here, so let's spin this one up here. We're on the cloud of sounds. It is the, and by the way, Kronk's song has also pioneered the 2-minute YML mix, so we play about usually 1.5 to 2 minutes of each song. So, yeah, Kronk's song has hacked the system because he has his 2-minute YML mixes, which this time is 2 minutes 30. Ooh, I see what you're doing there. Let's give it a spin, shall we? Kronk's song with Danny on Your Music Live.
Danny, what you gonna do? Yeah, what you gonna do? His family were kinda strange. He lived with them up at the Grange. But somehow he just didn't fit in. So he packed his bags and left his kin. Or were they? Oh, Danny was a man with a plan. Some say he looks like Uncle Stan, but Uncle Stan was in love with his gran. He never met a lady. So Danny went out looking for clues. His mugshot appeared in the evening news. He hoped it would help him find his real dad, but to this day he's still waiting. His family were kinda strange. He lived with them up at the Grange. Danny was a man with a plan. Some say he looks like Uncle Stan, but Uncle Stan was in love with his gran. He never met a lady. So Danny went out looking for clues. His mugshot appeared in the evening news. He hoped it would help him find his real dad, but to this day he's still searching.
A little bit of that Kronk song for your ear holes on Your Music Live. Yeah, there you go. If you're playing YML bingo, ear holes. We've had Sharon is Karen and we've had ear holes. What else will we have here today? Who knows? Righty dokey. Very good stuff there from Kronk song. A lot of fun on that one there, Danny. And that was, someone said Beatles-esque. I think a bit blurish. I think it sounds very much like that kind of Britpop 90s sort of style, Supergrass, Blur, Oasis, when they did their fun songs. And that was very, very cool. Very catchy indeed. I agree wholeheartedly. You can see. All right, let's move on to our next tune. If you're just tuning in here, this is Your Music Live. We are brought to you by the wonderful folks at DistroKid. If you want to sign up, if you want to release your music to all the platforms for less than $20 a year, DistroKid got you covered. 7% discount on your first year if you use the link up there and in the description. We thank DistroKid for their support of independent music and Your Music Live. Let's play this tune. This is from Hypnotic Transmissions. Ooh. And they say it's a tribute to all the Ronins of the electric world. I wrote, mixed, produced, mastered it all on my iPhone and iPad. We love mobile creators around here. We love all creators around here. Let's give this one a spin. It's called In the Electric Sea, Hypnotic Transmissions on Your Music Live. cool stuff there. Hypnotic Transmissions. First timer here on Your Music Live. We do. We approve. We want you back. I want you... No, I don't think that song. Very cool. Yeah, very cinematic. You can definitely... like a psycho thriller kind of movie where like it's through dark... It paints pictures. Someone said the title says it all. Hypnotic Transmissions. And in the electric sea mechanical symmetry. Yeah, it all just works, doesn't it? Very nicely done. Very good stuff there. We've got about another 4 or 5 tracks to play before we have our patented toilet break, and we got something special for the toilet break here today. Let me tell you, if you're a fan of Creative Source, Mike's channel over there, we've got something from a couple of the folks, a couple of the mainstays, the moderators from Creative Source and from Mike's shows, making their debut with a very cool jam that's going to be our toilet break here today. But before then, we've got some Michael, a.k.a. Zoolandman Band, to play. Now, this is one I don't think I've played. Michael's so prolific with his creations that I'm a bit behind, and this one was from like over a month ago, but I don't think we played it. He says, Safe and Sound in the Arms of One You Love, a mellow tune dedicated to my beautiful wife. So we couldn't not play this, so we're a month late here, Michael, but we're going to give it a spin here. This is Michael, a.k.a. Zoolandman Band, Safe and Sound, Your Music Live. Really like beautiful cinematic soundscape type tunes have we had here today. Really cool. You notice how sometimes it just goes in themes, like you just get a show where things are kind of all a bit similar. Very good stuff there. Yeah, go check out Michael on YouTube, subscribe to him, support all of the artists. I do the hard work for you, as we always say, because you don't have to find these songs and these artists. All of them are linked down in the description. So if you come back to this YouTube video, the description has all of the links. You can check out all of what we play. Let's play a beat from CNL Beats. They say it was made on GarageBand, recorded and made on my iPad, and it's a vibe, just a mix of emotions and rhythm. Let's get some emotions and rhythms, shall we? CNL Beats on Your Music Live. Very nice little subtle beat there. I dig it. I like it. Again, even when we're playing beats that people are submitting, they're still like soundscapes. They're like, I like it. I like the vibe and the build up there. Very, very subtle. Like usually when it's like, hey, play my fire beat, it's just like 808, 808, 808, 808. Anyway. Very good stuff. Let's we've got a few more songs to play. Let's play this one here from Paul McDougall. He says, my first attempt at writing and recording a full song in probably 20 years or so. Like our friend Pete Johns, I took a long break from music to raise a family. It's an instrumental, but I thought about being in a recording studio in the 1980s where time meant money. I remember seeing the tape machine going and their red light go on, the thrill and the challenge of getting it on tape, knowing you only have one chance to do it. So this is called One Chance. That's very cool, Paul. I dig it. Let's take a look and a listen at this one, shall we? It's already started. No, come back to me. This is Paul McDougall and One Chance on Your Music Live. Paul McDougall bringing it. How good is that? Yeah, very nice tones, excellent playing. I love the black Les Paul Studio too. Very, very nice, very nice axe there. Welcome back, Paul. Don't be a stranger, mate. Sounds like you definitely got the chops to create some great music. So we want to hear more, McDougall. Not less McDougall, more McDougall. Great job there. Yeah, very, very, very sweet. The dude can indeed play. For sure, Paul McDougall. We got 3 more tunes, and then we're going to take a wee break, which I mean both figuratively and literally. PA, pronounce it alternative. I've seen you here live in the chat. We don't often get the privilege of having you here live because we do this show at a time that doesn't really work well for our European friends. But you are here, so I'm going to play your tune now so you can maybe get some sleep and some rest. We're going to play this one from PA. She says, this is about what happened to me 12 years ago, and now I'm finally able to shake it off and share to you. The past can't have an influence on the future. Let's give this one a spin. It is called Flushed Chest PA on Your Music Live.
Your hands, your crazy mind, your influence, our past. Yes, that love didn't kill me, and I can do it now, all by myself. I didn't need you now. The memories still catch up with me. Out of nowhere, I'm drowning on self-pity. Do you remember you were next to my train? Do you remember the first song we made? In the middle of the night on a rooftop in the dark, only you and me, an electric guitar. Hands were quick and now we're so impressed. Like I'm sitting with Kurt Cobain himself. No, I don't need you now. Need no morning coffee or a flash chest emo day. No, I don't need all your good advice. Need no goodbyes. Need no cheat on me. I agree you were always better than me, but all this and stuck somewhere in between. I know my darkness was not only killing me, but I was right. You are not good for me. No.
P.A. pronounce it alternative, and a very, very cool tune. Another fan favorite around YML, and a very cool tune there. If you want to hear the whole thing, support and follow PA. Over. Now, is it PIA or PA? I think it's pronounced it alternative, but I just changed between which way I pronounce it. But very cool. Good vocals, great song. And thanks for staying up, because it's 3 a.m. in Berlin. So, for our European and UK friends, and many of whom are watching on the replay, guess what? This Thursday, mark your calendars, we're going to be doing YML Extra, and it's going to be at 2 p.m. British Standard Time, which means it'll be a nice leisurely afternoon show for all of our friends right across the UK and Europe, which should be a good time. And if you're in the US and Canada, it's your morning coffee break. You can just get up in the morning, have some breakfast, and watch YML Extra, and we'll definitely have some cool UK and European artists to play on that show. All right, couple more tunes. This one is our old friends at Wolfstone Studio. They've got an absolute banger for us this week. They say, "Hi Pete, we have been working on a song that desperately needed a really nice acoustic guitar track. Thankfully, Hugh Caldwell agreed to play on this project, and it really made a difference. The song is called Horizon, and could you play it from 1 minute and 10 seconds? I can indeed do exactly that for you, Ron and Jenny, because you are great people. So we're going to cue this one up to around that 1 minute 10 mark here, and we're going to take a listen to Wolfstone Studio here, featuring Hugh Caldwell and Horizon on your Music Live.
The nights are low, but the darkness has passed. The ray of light is growing real fast. We're waking up sounds that come alive. Promise of hope that you don't know why. Lift your head up, open your eyes. What do you see? What do you see? The sky is clear, the sun shines down. What do you see? What do you see? There's no better place. Look above and you face at the horizon. Lift your head up, open your eyes. What do you see? What do you see? The sky is clear, the sun shines down. What do you see? What do you see? There's no better
How good is that? Great mix of instruments in there. Love the vocals, as Thomas says. Really good guitar work. And then saxophone. Come on now, right? It's like 1988 called and said, good job. Good job. Speaking of good jobs, can we get a shout out? Can we get some applause? Get some horns in the air. Get some applause in the chat for Thomas Christ, because Thomas is a moderator of this channel, of Jack's channel, of about 20 different channels. I don't think the man sleeps. And I know Thomas is going through a bit of a challenging time at the moment with some things. So I wanted to say, Thomas, all of our thoughts are with you, mate. And and you do an amazing job here on the channel, and we all appreciate you. We wouldn't be able to do it without you, basically. I would be constantly battling, trying to put links in and trying to stop trolls and trying to block porn bots. And you just make my life so much easier. So appreciate you big time, buddy. All right, let's play one more tune, and then we're going to have our toilet break, our patented toilet break. This is Anvil Head. Anvil Head have been really impressing me with they shared some tunes, and I'm like, yeah, okay, like very cool, like instrumental metal kind of music. And then they shared some more tunes, and I'm like, oh wow, this stuff runs the gamut. This isn't all just one. There's no one trick pony. Anvil Head are super cool, and this time around, they say, this is a vibe, a chilled out vibe for a day at the beach. So what would Anvil Head be like if we were hanging at the beach? Well, it would sound a little something like this. Beachcomber, Anvil Head, your music live. Little bit of Anvil Head there, sharing it over on slaps.com. And of course, slaps.com is brought to you by our friends at DistroKid. It's a very cool music sharing platform. As you saw there, you can throw fire, you can save tracks, you can follow artists, you can share your own music, and you can add comments. And it's a great place to both discover new music and share your own music. So very, very cool stuff. Yeah, it takes you to like 5 places. I agree. Definitely a head bobbin jam. Anvil Head shows a lot of variety too. This is totally different from much of what we've heard. Exactly. Exactly. And yes, Tom is the best. Good stuff there. This bloke here, Doug Kidder, is one of the moderators over on Creative Source. And if you're not aware, Creative Source, Mike and Joe, he runs a channel. I wouldn't say it's all about Cakewalk, but it's fairly Cakewalk focused. And he also runs a Facebook group, which is his Cakewalk group there. And there are a lot of very passionate folks, none more passionate than this bloke here, Doug Kidder and Mimo Japan. They're the glue. They're the Thomas Christs of Creative Source. They're like Thomas Christ and Jade Starr. They're just a combination that you need when you've got a channel where you're doing live shows and you're trying to wrangle people. So on the recent Fix My Mix show, we played one of Doug Kidder's songs. It was really cool. Go and check out the replay of that show if you mixed it. But Doug sent me a note and said, I actually did a collaboration with Mimo Japan. So the two gurus of the Creative Source world came together and they did a Lonely Night Blues jam. And I just thought it was so cool and so fitting that I wanted to play it here for our little toilet break today. So I'm going to take a quick comfort stop. And we're going to play this one for you. This is Lonely Night Blues Jammin' Mimo Japan with Doug Kidder on Your Music Live. Yeah, how cool is that? Mimo Japan featuring Doug Kidder, both making their debut here on Your Music Live. And yeah, Doug, really the king of the guitar there, and Mimo Japan on that B3. My goodness. Yeah, laying down, teaching us all a lesson in how to rock your Hammond organ. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for hanging out. If you're just joining us here, you don't worry. Yeah, you might have missed the first hour. You can go back and watch that afterwards. But the second hour, it's going to give the first hour a run for its money, I tell you. We've got another Play My Fire beat coming up in about 15 minutes' time. We've got our block of classic covers we're going to kick into in just a moment, and we've got a heap of great music from the likes of Claret Lake, Welton Kinder, Kids with Sticks, Clayton von Cluj, Molly Rainwater, and some brand new Chandler Brothers here in the second half. So don't nobody go nowhere. Let's kick off the second half with someone who has been the toilet break quite often here on the show. He's not as angry as people think he is. He's actually got a heart of gold. You know, he's got the tough exterior that he likes to make you think he's angry, but he's actually a big teddy bear. And that's our mate Russ, 8889, who is not going to forgive me for that comment. He says, "Hi Pete, here's a track I done about 7 or 8 years ago. I found at Christmas. It's a loose redone version of Radioactive by Imagine Dragons. Put the Russ 8889 spin on it. Can you play from 3 minutes, please? Made it on the iPad Air 1 and mastered by Jade Star." Back in the old iOS, probably 9 days back then, or 8 or something like that. Very cool stuff. This is Russ 8889. Now, what did he say? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, we'll cue this one up to around the 3 minute mark and we'll give it a spin. Russ 8889, Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from our friend Russ, 8889. And look, it's a second-hand watermelon sighting. I get to say it again. I don't know. Second-hand watermelon, are you one of our usual suspects with a second account, or are you legitimately new to this community? I love seeing your name around there. Very, very cool stuff. Hello, Christopher Rizzi. Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? Very nice stuff there from the one and only Russ, 8889. It always puts together a fun video to go along with things as well. Very, very good stuff. Let's continue on. We've actually only got two, so it's not really a block. It's more of like a small cube of covers this week. We got our friend JDL. He says, "Hey Pete, hope you are doing well, my friend. I am. I have been working on some new, why am I speaking like that? I've been working on some new original material with a few different collaborators recently and hope to have some new tracks for release very soon. Meanwhile, though, I've been recording a few cover songs. This one is an acoustic version of the Foo Fighters' Everlong. I recorded my vocal to a backing track that I thought sounded cool. I hope you like it." All right, let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is our mate JDL, John David Lees, and a cover of the Foo Fighters classic Everlong on Your Music Live. Great stuff there, JDL, with a little Everlong cover there. I don't mean to take away from JDL's cover, but has anyone heard the Rick Astley cover of Everlong? That is great. Rick Astley, who knew? Who knew that the 1980s Rick Astley was actually a fantastic guitarist and singer? Yeah, probably everyone. But I don't know that Milli Vanilli are actually doing that well these days, just quietly. All right. All righty. Now, Hear Me Out is the name of the next band we're going to play. They say, "Hey, thanks for having us on last time. It was great seeing the reaction it got. Here's one that we've been sitting on too long. Hope you enjoy." Now, we're going to play this from Facebook, which is always a little bit weird because Facebook's a strange platform sometimes to play things on. But we're going to give it a crack and we'll see how we go with it. So this is a track called Hear Me Out. It is called Steady Forward, and we're going to listen to it right here, right now on Your Music Live. Like now. Very cool, yeah. It's got a Blink 182 Melancholy kind of 90s, mid-90s pop punk kind of vibe. I like it. I dig it in a big bad way. This is legit. I hear you, Mark. Yeah, they're like, this is a demo. And I'm like, oh, my finished products don't sound that good. Very well done. Very good. And yeah, the major 7 chord. Some interesting chord changes. And like it's a simple song, but it had a lot going on. I dig it. I like it. I'm going to go check some more Hear Me Out. Look, I'm following them right now. There you go. Follow Hear Me Out. Okay. I'm following them on the Book of Face, so that is cool. Very good stuff. Thank you again for everyone for being here. We're having a great time. If you're having a great time too, please hit the thumbs up button down below. That tells the YouTube robots that you're having a good old time here on Your Music Live. And remember, sharing is caring, Sharon is Karen. So feel free to share the show with Auntie Cheryl. I have an Auntie Cheryl. Hi, Auntie Cheryl. You're not watching, but hi, Auntie Cheryl. All right, let's play this next tune. This is from Pete Irie, and he says, this reggae vibe song is called Mashup and was recorded on GarageBand in iPad and Mac OS GarageBand. My first time sending track to your YML show. First timer, welcome aboard. I often watch but haven't been able to chat because of work. I changed shifts, so probably can participate more. Good stuff. Hope to see you around the live show soon, Pete. This is Pete Irie and a track called Mashup. Some reggae vibes on Your Music Lives.
Your neighborhood.
Very cool. Yeah, who doesn't want to be on that beach right now? Very cool stuff there from our friend Pete Irie. And do not be a stranger, my friend. Thanks for sharing. First timer here on the show. Let it not be your last, because that was some cool reggae vibes there, my friend. Feeling that bass, absolutely. All right, let's grab one more track and then we'll do another Play My Fire beat. Hello to the Metalhead Hippie who's dropped on by. You can catch the Hippie show straight after this one. As soon as this show's finished, jump over, check out the Metalhead Hippie. He does a very cool show over there with some cool people and some grooving good times. So you're going to want to go and check it out. Let's play this track here from Claret Lake. They say, hey Pete, during the I had an opportunity to buy a Fender starter kit, acoustic guitar, bag, tuner, etc. Cy has about 40 plus years head start, so I thought I'd give it a couple of weeks to catch up. It now hangs on my wall with the other guitar I bought that I can't play either. This is a song about the trials of starting to learn guitar. Hope you enjoy, from Andy and Cy. Yeah, anyone who has ever tried to learn guitar, especially later in life, I hear that. I'm trying to get back into piano at the moment, and boy is it frustrating. I should be doing better, but you hit that plateau where you're not getting better. Yeah, so let's see if that's what this is all about here. Highly Strung, Claret Lake, Your Music Live.
The offer came out of the blue. Fender Dreadnought, condition new. Dreams of Dylan are in my bones. Hurricane like a rolling stone. Learning chords, a new routine. tuning up, keeping her clean. Dreams of Thompson are in my soul, bees wing down where the drunkards roll. Strum along to every tune, morning, evenings, afternoon. Fingers sore to every touch, strings of fire hurt so much. Signs of progress a few weeks in. Chord progressions now a thing. Play like Loudon.
Chord progressions now, I think. I love that. Yeah, a few weeks in, because you can actually change between two different chords. Very good. Yeah, nice upfront vocals on that one. Nice mixing, nice guitar tones. Good everything. Love it. Very good stuff there from Claret, Lake, Andy and Cy. Always bringing the awesome over there. And we appreciate them. Thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is caring here on Your Music Live. Speaking of sharing, let's go over to our giveaway tool here. And we're going to do it again. I kind of want Manny to go in here, just because we're gonna make it hashtag Manny, because Manny is the front man of the LillyPillies. So in honor of the fact that the LillyPillies win this every time, we're going to do hashtag Manny. So if you want to have a chance for your fire beat to be played right here on this very show, skip the list, skip the wait, skip the hassle, and have a tune played. Whether you've had one on the show or whether you haven't, hashtag Manny, to celebrate the fact that Manny simply can't lose the Play My Fire beat. He's going to sit this one out. He should go in there. Put it in there, Manny, and we'll veto you. We'll spin again if you win. I'm just intrigued, just to show folks that even when you're in there, you don't win every time. Or if you do, then maybe I need to start looking into it. But yeah, you don't have to. But that would be fun to just try that. Let's play another tune while we wait on this one to be decided. We'll jump over here. You can see behind the scenes here. We're going to go and take a listen to Alex Johnson. So Alex Johnson is an 18-year-old. He says, "Hi, Pete. I'm an 18-year-old aspiring singer-musician. This track is one of my favorites. I've written the lyrics act as a metaphor for someone who is depressed or let down and tries to hide it from the world by putting on a fake face. I hope you enjoy it." Well, let's take a listen to this one. And look, Alex is using DistroKid, so we know he must be cool. Alex Johnson, She Hurts, in monochrome on Your Music Live. Cool there, Alex Johnson, 18-year-old. Yeah, a bit of a 60s kind of vibe. There was sort of some horns there in the background, some guitars, a couple of timing and tonal issues. But you know what? Me at 18, doesn't it make you feel like, wow, this guy's going to be good? If that's you at 18, keep doing your thing, keep practicing your craft, keep creating music, because that is cool. That is going to be cool. Yeah, a bit of Violent Femmes energy. I agree. I agree with that one. Good job. Shades of Donovan even. Yeah, likewise. Very good stuff. All right, we're ready to see if this is indeed rigged and if Manny's going to win. So you got about 10 seconds left to go. If you put the hashtag Manny right here in the chat right now, make sure you've got a song ready to go. So you just need to tell me your artist name, the platform, and the song name. Because remember, you can't share links here. Only our moderators can share links. Otherwise, when those spam bots come in, they spam us all with links and it ruins everything. So we'll give this one a spin. Everyone's in there now, I think. Let's roll the dice, shall we? We've got 19 entries. It's going to be the LillyPillies again. I can tell it's of it's going to be TJ Zindle. We get another dose of TJ. There you go. Very cool stuff indeed. There you go. See, proof that even when Manny is in the draw, it's not always Manny. Every second time. Very good stuff there. TJ Zindle, if you'd like to let me know the platform and the name and artist name of another one of your tracks you'd like us to play here, we will give that one a spin in just a couple of moments. But congratulations for winning our second Play My Fire beat for the show. And don't worry, we'll actually be doing a couple extra Play My Fire beats on the YML Extra show. So that could be a lot of fun. While we wait to hear what song TJ Zindle would like us to play, let's get some Clayton von Cluj in our live, shall we? KVK. And we're going to play this one called Danza del Diablo from Clayton von Cluj. Take us away here, Clayton. Anytime now. There we go. Clayton von Cluj. Where is Clayton? We miss you, KVK. Very, very good stuff, but we haven't seen Clayton around the live show here for a couple of weeks. Hope all is well with you. Very good stuff. Sounds a little bit ragtime. Yeah, it did have a ragtime kind of feel, didn't it? I dig it. I dig it in a big bad way. All right, our friend TJ Zindle has chosen their track to be played for the Play My Fire Beat feature here. We're going back to the cloud of sounds, and we're going to play this one from their album, Now Let Go, and it's called Say Something. So take us away, the winner of our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo, TJ Zindle, and Say Something on your Music Live.
This tax time, Officeworks.
We get an ad. Gold. This tax time, don't forget to go to Officeworks and buy all your tax supplies. All right, TJ Zindle, Say Something.
Time you've let me down with your cold indifferent ways. You're working every angle now in so disarray. This is no ordinary soul. circumstance. This is rubber meeting road. No backdoor second chances. And I think you know, but you pretend not to show. So why don't you say something that's written all over your face? How can your skies be so gray? You're off and running, and I never know just where you stand. But it's always shaky ground. You're always reaching for a helping hand to pull it down. Somewhere there is a disconnect between your heart and your mind.
TJ Zindle. This has got people saying Bon Jovi in there. To me, it's a little Crowded House, a little Finn Brothers kind of sound there, but very good songwriting, excellent production, and amazing singing. Very good stuff. You should definitely jump over. It should be shared everywhere. Go share it on the Metalhead Hippie show. Go to Thomas Christ's show. Share it there. TJ Zindle. There you go. Sometimes an artist comes along on this show that I'm like, this is right up my alley. I'm going to go and check this out. In fact, while we're listening to that, I jumped over to Songwhip. So if you're not familiar with songwhip.com, I wanted to see if TJ Zindle released this everywhere, and yeah, there it is. So TJ Zindle, we can go and check out their stuff. I use YouTube, so I can come over here to YouTube Music, and it looks like I can check it. Is that the new album there? This is the one that we've been playing? No, got a heap of music over here. I like it, and we won't hold it against you, TJ Zindle, that you distribute with CD Baby. If you'd like to release your music, I recommend our sponsors DistroKid. If you want to release your music to all the platforms, get yourself out there onto Spotify and Apple Music and Deezer and Amazon and all the places. DistroKid got you covered. Save yourself 7% off. Use the link above or in the description. There you go. I'll take Crowded House. Yeah, very, very cool. Definitely got that Neil Finn kind of style to your vocal there. Works really, really well. All right, we do have a LillyPillies song on the show here today, so why don't we just go and play some LillyPillies and play some Manny here, because he did submit a song, and we've got a version. In fact, I think it just premiered, correct me if I'm wrong, Manny, but I think this one just premiered, and it is, the original version of this song is from our album Run to the Future, and has us rocking out. I felt that perhaps also deserved a simple piano version to showcase the emotion of the lyrics and the melody of the track. Well, we'll give this one a spin here, shall we? This is No One Like You, a piano version from the LillyPillies here on Your Music Live.
When I can't connect to anything anymore, I'm always wondering why my working day hasn't ended. I'm always wondering why I'm wishing my days away. I'm always wondering how to keep away from the madness, and I just want to get out so I can see you again. I rely on you when I'm going round in circles, breaking all the rules, feeling like a fool. There's no one like you. Pick me up when I'm down, and I know that you'll always be there. There's no one like you. Get me out of the dark, get me up on my feet again. When there's no one there, and I'm the one feeling lonely, is it in my head, or am I pushed to the side? I'm always wondering why my working day hasn't ended. I'm always wondering why I'm wishing my days away. I'm always wondering how to keep away from the madness, and I just want to get out so I can see you again. I rely on you.
Very nice stuff there. Yeah, deconstruction of a track. I'm hearing other folks do it, and I'm liking it more and more. I did it recently with one of my songs, and I'm like, yeah, this is the way to do it. Good job there from Manny, from the LillyPillies. Great stuff indeed. Was that my stomach rumbling? It must be nearly lunchtime. Let's continue on. We better keep kicking on through here. Welton Kinda. I never know how to say this bloke's name either, but very, very good creator. Saw Welton Kinda interviewed on Jade Starr's show just recently. Very nice dude as well. I love it when there's someone who I really respect as a creator, and then I find out that they're an awesome person too. Always makes me super happy. So Welton Kinda says, Ron Ward asked me to produce this song, and I made this remix because it was so much fun. So let's take a listen to this. This is a remix of a Ron Ward song, which is iOS Amor. Let's take a listen to it here on Your Music Live. Hectic and chaotic in all the right ways, yeah. A little bit of Ron Ward and Welton Kinda together at last. Welton Ron, exactly. Spot on. Good stuff there. We're going overtime today. I was determined to keep us within the 2 hours. We only got 15 minutes left, and I've just looked at the number of tracks that we have, and we are going to go a little bit over. But let's stop rabbiting on here, Johns, and let's try and get to as many of these as possible. Thank you again to everyone for being here. We're going to play this track from Kids with Sticks. They say this was recorded for our album and was supposed to blend the heavier stuff with the more mellow, but the chorus is a real gem here, in my opinion. Good stuff. Well, are you ready for a gem-like chorus? Absolutely. Let's play this one. It's Kids with Sticks and Beyond Revival on Your Music Live. And we're going to play it from the start.
You think about it when the sun sets every day. You think about it when you're all in your own. You think I'll save you when it's cold and dark, but he can't save you from me. Oh.
Rise again and now look to the millions of people who bow to you. The world will spread the needle's thread, and every man who bows to him will keep his head. You pretend to preach unity and offer every man a golden opportunity, but every time someone sees things different from you, you raise your fist and you put him in chains.
One day you'll realize when you look to the skies, there's no one out there to save you. One day you'll realize that you are all on your own.
That definitely is a gem of a chorus. I like it. I liked the heaviness. And then the chorus, like you're expecting it to like maybe go up an octave and be like, la, 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 la. And then you get that subtlety of the sort of lower down stuff. I like it. Very good stuff indeed. Beyond, that was Kids with Sticks, Beyond Revival here on Your Music Live. Pitchmaster, our old mate Omni Collective Creativity, has got some cool vibes for us here. He says, Pete, this is the most complex song I've made so far. Please play it from 12 minutes 50. My goodness, 12 minutes 50 is an entire EP for me. Love it a lot. This is Omni Collective Creativity, and if you're wondering about the black screen, our buddy Pitchmaster is vision impaired, so there's nothing wrong with your transmission. Do not adjust your picture. Just sit back and enjoy this Omni vibes on Your Music Live. Very cool vibes there. Mark Rose says Kraftwerk-esque, really nice. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff there from Pitchmaster. Some crazy sonics going on there. That's pretty intense. That's like, you know how I like to say instrumental music is great for me for like the admin and the bill paying I do here in the studio. I reckon I'd get my work done in about a quarter of the time if I played that. I played that and QB the Penguin on and EmoBot 9000 on repeat, and it'd be like frenetically working. Good stuff, indeed. Hello, Hugh Caldwell, by the way. We heard your cool contribution to a track earlier today. Good to have you here again. Someone who is always good to hear from is our buddy Pagan Song. Pagan Song says, Oya is the only goddess in the Thunder Suite. As such, I tried to make her music sound both feminine with a touch of playfulness. I imagine her dancing and the storm dances about with her. Her piece utilizes West African instruments as that is where she's from. So if you haven't heard Pagan Song, talk about epic sound design. This is the epic sound design show. So we had to feature some Pagan Song, and we're going to take a listen to this one here right now on Your Music Live. think Pagan's song just operates on a whole different level to us. Really, really cool stuff. If you haven't listened to all of the other tracks from Pagan's song, there's a heap of them there. Different styles, different vibes, all using some great and unique instruments and sounds. Absolutely. Pagan is unique, one of a kind. This is very interesting. G'day Mimo Japan, who's dropped on in here. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. We played you and Doug's little jam, which Doug assures me he had your permission for. And people really enjoyed the toilet break here today. It is an honour to be a first timer on YML and be the toilet break. Come on, man. It was good. Your B3 organ chops were on display and it was awesome. Speaking of someone who's awesome, Marcus Canel. Yeah, it is. It's the epic instrumental hour here on Your Music Live. A lot of cool songs, but man, is there some cool sound design stuff. So this is Marcus Canel. He says, another new tune from me recorded in E major. Well, I love me some rich, chunky E major. So let's see what Marcus Canel has dished up for us this week. Again, amazing stuff there from Marcus Canel. Uplifting. I know every time I hear a Marcus Canel track, especially the ones in a major key, they just sound like you should be watching like an 80s movie, like The Karate Kid or something, where they're triumphing at the end. It just sounds so like triumphant. That's the only word I have for it. Yeah, good drums too. Drum beat definitely on point as well. Marcus Canel, that rhymes, and you know that rhymes, Marge. Let's play our next tune, shall we? This one comes from Night Fights Day, and we're over in BandLab. Yeah, BandLab, another wonderful sponsor of this channel, and this has been shared over on BandLab by Night Fights Day. They say, recorded on GarageBand with my Epiphone SG, Ibanez 4-string bass, and a Pearl drum kit, I wanted to do my own interpretation of the reggae style. A little more reggae for your ear holes here on Your Music Live. Very cool reggae sounds there from Night Fights Day, Bud Life. One of them must be called Bud. That's the only reason I can think. Bud Life? Doesn't make sense to me. Good stuff there. A little bit of reggae. It does indeed, Manny. It sounds so cool and so mellow and so chill. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Christopher Rossi, hello to you again. Oh no, we've got an issue here. I was going to play a tune by the Lethargics, but I've gone over and it's video unavailable. Let me just double check that I'm copying and pasting the right thing. Otherwise, the Lethargics, if you're listening, if you're watching this one, definitely got video unavailable. So I'm going to flag that one. I'm going to put this into red, and then please resubmit, and we'll try and get you on a future show. Thank you again for sharing. I can't play it if the YouTube robots say no. So instead, we're going to play this one from Spiky Radio. They say, I made the chords on this song completely by accident and then adapted it into a fully finished song. Made it sound really grainy because I just do that sometimes. All right, you got to rub it in the dirt sometimes, don't you agree? We need a little bit of grittiness and graininess. Anyway, this one is Spiky Radio, and it's called Lurkers, something I think we can all relate to. I'm a lurker sometimes, aren't you? Lurkers, Spiky Radio, your music live. No, sorry. I like it. Very cool stuff there from Spiky Radio with Lurkers. Those filthy lurkers. Very, very cool stuff. Is that from a tape warble simulation or flanger making it sound like that? Yeah, not sure. Not sure. Spiky Radio, if you're watching or listening, then let us know. If you can share the creativity. It sounded really cool. Very good sonically. Great soundscapes going on here today. We have 3 more tracks. 3. I'm suddenly on the count from Sesame Street. So we're going to play this one. This is from Fancy Kings. Fancy that. Fancy King says, it's my fans' favourite song. I just put out an EP using the DistroKid servers. You are instantly 7 times cooler and 3 times more attractive. And it's my first ever EP. I don't know which song should be my first on the playlist, but I just hope for the best because it's a lyric, subtle mellow track before the dancing bangers. Well, it looks kind of cool. Let's jump over and take a look. Ooh, it's called Summertime, and it is Fancy Kings, and we're going to take a listen here on Your Music Live. Wrong slider, Pete.
First time I met you, I knew we can't be friends. Remember September, I knew it never end. Melodies going through my mind, know I'm about to kick it for a long time. Summertime on fall, winter, spring, when it all goes down. And girl, you mine, girl, you fine, and you know that I really wanna waste no time. In this world, time move fast, and I'm trying to make the moments with you, make it last. Yeah. Summertime on the fall, winter, spring, when it all goes down. The first time I met you, I knew we can't be friends. Remember December, I knew it never end. You've been wondering why I'ma take you up. Now we about to kick it for a long time. summertime, 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 autumn, fall, winter, spring, when it all goes down. Hey, girl, you mine, girl, you fine, and you know that I really wanna waste no time. In this world, time move fast, and I'm trying to make the moments with you, make it last. Yeah. Yo, take it to the beach, splash all the water. I'ma make a queen out of somebody's daughter. Not a cut drip, call me so papa. Head yeah, that's medulla oblongata. Pressure in your skin so fluorescent. I stay in the moment, you stay in the present. You're stuck for a minute, but time froze for a second.
Very cool, right? Yeah. Excellent, excellent flow. Very good stuff. Fantastic. Great chill vibe. Vocals are nice. Love the AM radio effect. Yeah, on the harmony. I'm also a sucker for that kind of lo-fi AM radio sound on a vocal. Very cool stuff. See you, Russ. Thanks for dropping on by. We do have two. That was the anti-penultimate song, which of course, as you know, means third to last. But we are having two more songs. One being the penultimate and one being the ultimate. So we got those coming up right now. By the way, if you're wondering what my fascination with this, I used to play a game like F1 racing game on the PlayStation, and they would always say, it's the penultimate lap. I think it was like Jimmy Stewart or something like that. Anyway, a commentator would just like, it's the penultimate lap. And I always remember the penultimate lap was always the second to last. So it's the penultimate song. And we're going to play this one. This is an artist that I was put onto by the wonderful Jo Glenn. She sent me an email, and always feel free to do this. If there's an artist that you're finding that you're digging and you're one of my patrons and one of the wonderful viewers here on the show, then send them to me, because this one is super duper impressive. I think you're really going to dig it. It's an artist by the name of Molly Rainwater, and she says this song is about the bittersweet reminiscence of childhood. It's absolutely epic song. Thank you to Jo for putting me onto this, and let's take a listen. It's called Call That This, Molly Rainwater on Your Music Live.
Movies to escape our realities and live other people's lives. We watch movies to lie to ourselves. And this daily checklist feeling doesn't let these worries rest. This daily checklist feeling, yeah. I remember how it used to be. When we were young, staring at the wood grain, drawing silly faces. When we preferred catching fireflies and dancing rambunctiously through the night, I wish that I could call that this.
Molly Rainwater. Very smooth, very nice stuff. Go and check out all of Molly's work over there. She releases through DistroKid, got some stuff up on slaps.com. They're on YouTube, of course, as well. So go and support her, and you will not be disappointed going and listening to her music. Really, really good stuff. Really nice track, that one. And yeah, I think once you go listen, you will also, like Jo and like me, be a Molly Rainwater fan for sure. Alrighty, it is time for the ultimate song. And if you're following along at home and you were listening closely to who I said was going to be on the second half of this show, you would know that some certain brothers have released a new song. And I know many of you have heard this one, but we couldn't not finish with some new Chandler Brothers if there's Chandler Brothers available. Sean and Patrick, they've been here on the channel before, a couple of very cool dudes, and they've got a very cool new song. They say Cheers, Pete. Often a new piece of equipment can promote or inspire a new song or project. Sean picked up a new PV Predator Strat, and I picked up a new Ibanez SDGR bass and the Alesis E-drum kit. Thus, our newest release was inspired. Many thanks to Jade Starr for her stunning job of mastering the track. Would be very thankful for consideration on an upcoming show. Not only is it going to get consideration, it's going to be the, should we do a bit of a Ron Ward here? It's going to be the ultimate track here on Your Music Live for this week. So without any further ado, let's just jump on over and take a listen. This is called Never Too Late, the Chandler Brothers on Your Music Live. Thanks everyone for being here. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Love you lots. Chandler Brothers, Your Music Live. See ya. Bye for now. Thank you everyone for being here on Your Music Live. Don't forget we have the big show on Thursday, YML Extra. It'll drop you straight out to there, straight after this show, so that you can set yourself a reminder and be there or be square. Thank you to our wonderful moderators here. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, for keeping the lights on around here. And I'll see you next time here on Your Music Live. Be cool to yourself, be cool to others, keep creating. I'll see you next time.
It's never too late.